I want to bring up, before I bring the next presenter, there's a guy who just retired recently out of your department, John Eschenbach. John's got an interesting story. John's over here. I saw John. John, make your way up here. John's got an interesting story to tell about Howard. Just one of many interesting stories, but this is really a good one. And I didn't want to tell it because John can tell it better because John was part of the story. He was a personal participant. And I think it'll give you the full flavor of Howard and his personality and the way he approaches things that happen to him in his everyday activities. And as I said, John can tell it a heck of a lot better than I could. Huh? Oh, here. Where? Take your time, John. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I told Mary this evening, we were getting ready to come down here. I said, gee, sweetheart, you smell good. What do you have on? She said, clean socks. And that's, I mean, I got to live with that. Oh. You all remember John, don't you?
I also have a small presentation to make. But before I get to that, I'll tell you, this man is my friend and always will be. Never be a car partner again, though, and that's what I want to clarify. Why he will never be my car partner. One time we were at a retraining session up near Columbus, FBI retrainer, and we had a few apple juice drinks, I guess. And on the way back, I was driving, and it was drizzling out a little bit, and all of a sudden this Reynoldsburg policeman comes across the median, blue lights flashing. Of course, I pulled over. I was going a little bit above the speed limit, I guess. And this man here is sitting there with a gin and tonic in his hands. So I pull over like we should. And as the officer approaches, he jumps out of the passenger side of the car and he says, "Boy, am I glad to see you. I just been kidnapped and this man's got a gun." Well, at that point, the officer's reaching, you know, and I thought, oh God, this is going downhill. Well, eventually, the officer caught the idea and took the humor, I guess. At least I was grateful for, anyhow. He sent us on our way because he couldn't believe us, I guess. There are more stories like that I could repeat, but I'd best not. I don't think we checked for the I-team out there yet. But you know, when you do retire, or when you leave each other sometimes, it's, hey, let's keep in touch, let's keep in touch. Well, Dusty was up here a little while ago, and of all the people, he still does. I still get 2 cards from him every year. One in June and one in December. Thanks, Dusty. But why this, huh? Well, Chief, I remember at Bob Chetwood's retirement party, you told a story, and very proudly, of an award you received down in Gatlinburg called the Dickie Doo Award. And of course, you recognized right away, just like here, the puzzled look in the audience, and you went on to explain what that was. The Dickie Doo Award is when your belly sticks out a little bit further than your Dickie Doo.
Yeah, that's
It's hard to believe, but you know, it's hard to believe. One time he was really into physical fitness. He was always pumping iron, and that built up his chest. But as in most of us, the law of gravity took over, and what happened? So we got here in connection with that Dickie Doo Award. The retired police officers from Delhi Township decided to manufacture what we call a peniscope. It won't rust. It's made of PVC, and we hope it helps you out when you go to take a pee. Hold on, bud. One thing I want you to notice on the mirrors, though, read the caution. It says, "Caution, objects in these mirrors appear larger than their actual size."
I know why they dressed him funny. Right? I think I'd just rather have the Dickie Do Award, Sean, without going through all this. I guess the sentiment is what counts, right?